Let's see, your eyes are fine. Your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you.
We are live.
Yay.
Yay!
Here. Oh God, I put it all the way back here.
No, you gotta keep it close.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Hello, everyone. We're back with the show about nothing.
And a little bit about everything.
And I am
something to say. I'm Maricel.
And I am Elizabeth. And we're back with another show, Una Tacita de Café.
Yes.
So today, we are filming from two different states. You are in
Florida, Delray Beach.
I am so jealous. And I am in the comfort of my home, as usual.
I'm in the comfort of a Airbnb, which is amazingly beautiful.
Oh gosh.
It's like, I'm gonna move this house.
Mm-hmm.
Find a house just like this one back at home. Because I miss everybody at home.
Of course. Isn't it funny when you go out of town and you do an Airbnb? At least I find myself, I'll go to Asheville or wherever it is, and I'm like, oh my God, Edwin, this is such a beautiful state. Let's move here. Oh my God, this is a beautiful place. Let's stay here. I do that to every state that I go to. I'm like, I want to stay. I want to stay. I want to buy. He's like, calm down, because it's so like me.
I said, okay, so now when I go back home, I want my bedroom like this. I want the here. Then I get home and I'm like, I don't have no sense of decoration or anything like that. Ningún design, only my fashion outfits.
I don't either. But I do believe there is a creative side of you. So you just got to pull it out and imagine it.
Me dice, cierro los ojos y pienso en ti. There's a song. Okay, let me
Yo
tell
como
you.
no canto como tú.
Let me tell you about my weekend being in Florida, which I left on Thursday. So we've been Thursday. Me and my sisters got together. My mom she was in the garage, she's bored at home. So she went to the garage y se le cayeron unas tablas encima. She bruised her whole side, her leg, her arm. All this is black, all this.
Oh no.
So, she's a little down. So us sisters got together and my mom's like, ay, es que, we were like, scolding her. Ay, pero es que yo quiero hacer algo, So
right.
My sister goes, but let's go to Florida.
Oh.
No, take a plane. I don't want to. No, let's drive. Okay. My mom calls me. No, actually, I go to the house. And then she goes, you're ready to go? And I'm, yeah, when we're leaving. So
that's funny.
Thursday, we agreed and we did our plans. And Wednesday, we left. So it's a 2-hour drive. I mean, a 2-day drive.
I was going to say it's not a 2-hour drive.
19 hours. So it was
awesome.
Pretty amazing how, the word of my year, adventurous.
Yeah. So did you stop at all or did you just drive for 20? Okay.
We drove for 8.5 hours and we stood in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. I love that. I love that spontaneous kind of adventure side of you that you just, okay, I'm ready. It's almost like you have your purse by the door, ready to go every time somebody calls you and says, let's go and do something. And I've never taken a road trip and I'm dying to do something like that. And I hope that one day I just get up one morning and say, you know what? Vámonos, let's go and have a good time.
Cuando te levante, you know who to call. Oh, yeah, where are we going? What direction? Are we have cold weather, hot weather? I'm ready.
Oh yes, you would be my traveling partner.
I love the drive. I love the drive. I love it.
I think it has to be beautiful.
It is just so amazing. You're in with gotta be paying attention. Porque esa lluvia, that's kind of scary there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's patches of rain while you're driving to Florida. Y hay algunas veces que ni se ve nada. And I'm like, please turn on your blinkers. So when
That's so funny.
and I'll be like, okay, I know where I'm at.
Right. Yes. So that's nice. That's really cool.
Piece of advice when you go on a road trip and it starts raining really bad,
Mm-hmm.
blinkers. Thank you.
Oh, that's a smart idea. So I stayed home in Chicago, of course, right? And my son turned 16. My poor baby's getting so big. And we just kind of made it as a weekend celebration because my son never really asked for a birthday party of any kind. And this year he did. He wanted to spend some time with his friends and do something. We're all up for it. And then our friend COVID came along and took away the celebration. But we did like a small little birthday party for him on Friday. But Saturday, I did a birthday parade for him. And it's on my Facebook page. I'm under Elizabeth Colon Rivera. And I let my brother take charge of the parade and said, can you lead the parade? And he's like, sure. What route? We figured out the routes. And then he texts me. He's like, I'm on my way. I'm like, okay, good. And my son is getting antsy sitting outside because he wants to come in. And I'm doing Facebook Live. And 1 minute goes by and 2 minutes go by. I'm like, what's going on? Maricel, it was like not even a mile. It was so close. And then I tell him, hey, are you on your way? And then all of a sudden you see like an Indy 500 car go right by. And he sped up and we're like, whoosh, whoosh. And then you see the video. And I said, what happened? He's like, well, you said, where were you? So I came. I said, a birthday parade, Alex, not an Indy 500. The first three cars kind of zoomed by really fast. And then the other people behind knows because they've done a birthday parade before, so they slowed down. But it was beautiful to see the beautiful smile on my son's face of everybody coming in to celebrate for his birthday. So that was pretty awesome. And then yesterday was kind of breezy outside, but the sun was strong. I ended up getting a little bit of pinky face. Yeah. And I got a pinky face, and then I see that you got pinky hair. You did it.
Well, you know that we started, 3 weeks ago when I did it at that home. So, so now I did it at home again, and it still didn't come out as, because I need to put more color. But like they say, 3 times the charm.
It is. Well, guess what?
Get it ready.
I have an appointment tomorrow. I'm so happy they opened up my salon, or not my salon, but the salon by me. And I get to cut my hair tomorrow. So I'll have my color back. And I'm so excited.
Well, you know what? Why don't you just get it pink? We could be the pink ladies.
I could do the pink highlights for sure. I could definitely do some of that. I'll do that like I did last time.
Yes. It's a beautiful color. I mean,
it is.
El que salió.
No, it looks good. It looks good.
I went and I got 3 of the tubes. So, because the lady was so funny. She's like, 1, and she kept looking at me. Llévate 3. And that was all there was in the shelf. So I'm like, she's like, 3, okay, fine. So while we're doing just the front, ya estaba todo all this back. I go to my nephew. I said, go to Sally's. Give me 3 more potes. Around the corner here, we have like a, it's like a,
like those mini malls?
Yeah. So, but they were closed.
Oh.
Why are they closed? Because of the riots.
Yes. I know that we decided that we would be talking a little bit about everything, or a little bit about nothing, a little bit about everything. We always try to keep it upbeat, but we realize that there's something happening in America that's affecting everyone near and far to us.
Yeah.
And we decided that we would talk a little bit about the rioting, the protesting, because actually should have been just a protest, right? And just how things are just affecting everyone. it saddens me to see that the world is so divided right now with the killing of George Floyd, which is really sad to hear about and to see.
Yeah.
But not all cops are bad cops, right? Just like not all Black people are bad people, and like not all Latinos are bad Latinos, right? And you're in Florida right now, so this is really close to home for us here while you're gone. But it's really sad to see the fear and the anxiety and the insecurity that everyone is faced with every single day,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because we just don't know what to expect. And I'm all about protesting, right, for human rights. I have a biracial Black son,
Mm-hmm.
and Black lives matters to me because I have my son who's half Black,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a lot of my son's friends who are Black, and just everybody in general, Black, white, brown, yellow, I don't care what color you are, your life matters to me.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have to take a moment to sit still and find other ways of making our point heard without affecting businesses. I have a small business. I'm in a building which didn't get affected because I'm on the third floor, but you have a different story, don't you?
Well, being out here, we did come out to just distract, mommy's mente,
Mm-hmm.
get her out of thinking of, because every time I see her or, I talk to her or I'm around her, I'd be like, coronavirus. She's like, ay, Mari, ya me tiene cansada. But then coming over here and then finding, what's going on back at home, which is happening here as well. We're in curfew from 2
Right.
o'clock. So not being at home, I feel so like my hands are behind my back, like I want to do more. We've been in the community for so long, and it breaks my heart that even the pictures that they sent me, because we did board it up Ponce.
You did. Mm-hmm.
Boarded up Ponce. I mean, it's just because just the senseless, acts that are happening so near to us, because the ones to the left, the ones who are right, and the ones who are across the street, they got, their windows broken into.
Mm,
Dios nos está cuidando, because, our front is just pure.
right.
Ahí no hay nada de coger, because como hay más que silla, so, but I feel like I'm behind my, it's like I called a couple of my friends back at home that are in school, because there's no food for the kids. CPS school, there's no
Yeah.
day, so, me, I'm on the phone, I'm over here, and I'm still working and trying to, have my presence being felt out there.
Mm-hmm.
And but we're staying out here for a little bit just to see, to wind it down, because mommy's health is not as, as she used to be.
Right. Right.
So, we have to, cosas que se llevan o de esto, that's replaceable, but lives are not.
No.
And I don't talk about like, white or, Black or Asian or Mexican, because my green eyes do not see color. They see human beings that are my friends. I've had customers that have different attitudes, but it's how you treat others.
Right.
Treated, and we all know he did not deserve. Nobody treated like he did, or dies inside with a knee to his neck.
Yes.
It
Yes.
doesn't matter what he did.
Which sounded like he didn't do much of anything. I didn't watch the video. I only saw like the little small clip that they did in the news when the cop did have his knee on his neck, but I guess there's a whole 9 minutes of it. But for me, sometimes I question, am I doing the right thing or the wrong thing when I decide not to watch the news? And I'm not trying to live in a bubble. I'm just trying not to create anxiety or anxiousness in my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to remain very optimistic that this world can heal, which now I'm not sure, because I think there's going to be a lot of racial tension moving forward. And I want to believe that, there is good in all of us. And some of this stuff, I mean, like, I didn't even know about the riots until Sunday night, I think it was, when my sister texted and said, hey, turn on the news and something about the rioting. And I had not watched it and I didn't even know. And no, he didn't deserve it. I don't really care, you know. And that's my biggest fear for my own son, you know, who doesn't look he doesn't look Latino. He looks like a more maybe a light-skinned moreno Black person who minds his own business and who's always on public transportation because, as you know, he's a pilot, so he's always traveling and everything. And then I worry about my son, my other son, whose friends are Black too, and they're very dark-skinned because they're from Nigeria. Some of them are from Nigeria, and you worry about them when they walk out of the house, and you want them to always be safe. So I try to keep away from that, but I found myself having these deep conversations with my son about what's happening in the world today, and just letting him know, reinforcing that we do live in a world that's nice. There's more good people than there is bad, but the social media and the news really cast a lot of light on the bad and not the good, right? And we have to remember that there's beautifulness in everything we do. I mean, look at it. I don't know if you heard this because you're in Florida, but Little Village, you know, full of gangs, right? The second most busiest business district in Chicago. And the gangbangers themselves came out and protected every single business out there, that they were all in business today. Yeah. Because the community came together, and that's beautiful, you know? I thought, like, that's really, really great.
The article, I'm not listening to the news or Facebook. I go and I look, but I read like what they have written, like CNN, you know, those news, because, you know, it's sometimes they give you false, you know, and you want to be informed, and you, like you said, I don't want to be in a bubble and I'm not watching the news. I mean, you know, you just get, and then you just act on what you could do at that moment.
Right, and you do.
Writing, you know, well, you're gonna go into here and protect your family. You know, you go and protect. You know, what else can you do at that moment? But now, aftermath, then, you know, of all the wrong, then it's gonna be right, and that's wrong too.
Yeah.
So do it wrong, then the right thing will be done. But it was. So I don't know. I feel kind of tug of war, because it shouldn't be rioting. It should be protesting. ¿Te acuerdas en Puerto Rico cuando vinieron with the pots and the pans?
Yes.
You know, something, come up with something different. But I guess when people come into offensive mode and are just fed up, because Ada, you try to convince somebody what they're doing is wrong of rioting, they're not gonna listen. It's not gonna, because they're already in that state of mind that this is what we're going to do. So,
right.
lay it out and be safe, and then come out and see where you can put your, you know, your whatever resource you have, put them into work. You know, like I have I called a couple teachers and see, you know, hey, you know, call me, let me know what organization you could have or we could help. So that's, you know, stuff that we do. But stop calling the media and saying we're doing this, we're doing that. Just do it. Dios sabe lo que tú hiciste. Dios te lo va a agradecer. And for you and your family. Right.
And I get it. I'm with you with that too. Like, I do struggle with that too, because, you know, this has happened for many, many years, hundreds of years, and the pain is real, and the pain is strong among the community regarding how people get treated, and you can't do certain things, or you have to watch out for your back and stuff. And I can understand that and sympathize with them. But I also think that, you know, let's prove people wrong, right? Go back to school and get an education. Be the next doctor, the next lawyer, the next president, the next social worker in your community, teaching the next generation to be civil and to be good and to be human and to be kind, right? We're not going to get nowhere. doing this, right? Breaking into a store and looting and taking clothes for what? Like you said, material things, you just can't replace it. And if we can be strong and use our voices to deliver a message, I think we can go a little bit farther. But unfortunately, our leadership is so poor too. You know, if you look at if I look at a corporation, it starts from the top to the bottom, right? You have to lead by example. If we're not leading by example, that's the other problem that we're facing. And there needs to be a stronger voice. And I just hope that in the next couple of days, everything calms down, everything goes back to place, because there is a big divide. And we have a family chat that we chat back and forth. And even in that chat over the weekend, it got very heated, and I got to see the true colors of some of my family members, and it made me sad, and I cried because I didn't expect to kind of hear certain things that they were saying. So there was a lot of anger that's coming out from different directions, and from from people that I think you even least expected it, because I didn't expect it.
Well, that goes like what I stated was, it's like there's people have their mindset on one thing, it's like, this is how it is. And that, so that's where your conflict with family comes into. So, I mean, it's like the writing, you can't talk them out of it. You can't.
No, you can't.
You can. And then it's like, oh my God. What are you thinking?
Yes.
Why are you doing this? This is where we eat. This is where we gather with family and friends. Two of the Targets are closed. Those two, if I was at mommy's house and mommy needed something, that's temporarily closed. If I was, by the house, that's closed. Why are you doing this in our community? Pero como digo, ya se va a hacer, ya se hizo. No, let's rebuild, go forward and see where you could go and help. Stop talking about it and be about it.
And that's so true. I agree with you. So I hope we come, that soon, that we have peace in all of this. We have answers and solutions, and that everyone comes to the table, and we can resolve this moving forward, and that this doesn't repeat itself. Because, man, this is 6 months into the year, and it has not been a great 2020. And I just hope, for the sake of our future children and our, that this could change, right? This can all change, because the planet is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to live and to breathe and to explore and to experience. And I hope that we continue that way. Yeah. And that's my wish for the world and for the planet, is that.
It's like you were talking right now, and it sounds like the song, "We Are the World." Oh my God, that's just so, we need that, and we're gonna be okay. It's just, that's like I always say. My son goes, "Life's not fair."
Whoever said it was. I wish.
I like, deal with it. That's life.
Yes, that is life.
That's life. We'll get through this. We'll get through the coronavirus. We'll get through everything. We'll be, standing strong, and this too shall pass.
Yes. Man, the only thing that I don't know if I'm going to get through is this weight that I'm gaining. So I'm just like. Yes, I just kind of like, oh, really?
I had to go to the store down here, and you know how I am. I'm a realist. Mi pantalones son size 16. It's 1X.
Oh.
Nunca sido 1X.
I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there.
And then look at this tan. Oh my God, mira.
When you look like me, that's how I look. I have a blue jean jacket on, but I'm looking just like you.
No, pero también, yo era gordita. I cannot blame all this on COVID. I cannot blame. He just came in with a punch.
Oh my, I started out good, but then, this is 10 weeks later. And this morning I woke up And I'm like, because I ate a lot this weekend, and I was like, I'm going to just, lay back on the food today. So my husband, he's in the kitchen. He's like, so how long is your diet going to last for? And I go, and I said, I didn't say I was on a diet. I just said that I wasn't going to eat as much as I did the last couple of days. Well, was that for like 30 days, 1 day? And I said, why don't you just encourage me, leave me alone? I'm starting with 1 day at a time. Like Mari said, baby steps. I was like,
La próxima vez le dice, cuando te diga, I thought you were on a diet. When is it gonna say después cuando me dé hambre otra vez? Because esa dieta, ay no, yo no puedo. I eat salads, then I eat the hamburger, then I eat the dinner.
I'm not saying I'm on a diet because I never once said that. I didn't say I was on a diet. I just said I wasn't going to eat like I did this weekend. That's all I said.
But guess what I did?
What?
When I returned home, I would have roller skates.
I can't roller skate.
I can't either.
Oh, well, I wouldn't do that.
I don't know either, but it's something that I'm gonna put them on and take off, scratches and bruises, but it's something new to me that I think it'll be fun, and hopefully they don't stay in the closet.
How about a bike? How about a bike? We can go bike riding, do a couple miles on a bike.
Well, let me pay off the skates.
I do not want to see you on the ground. And then next you know, you bulge your little disc in the back.
Yeah, everybody go out there, get some roller skates, because it took me 3 weeks to get the roller skates.
No, not go out there getting no roller skates.
They're in high demand.
Bikes are sold out. And bikes are sold out because, yes, anything outdoor, any activity, I think people are just buying them. So what is?
Así de grande for my bottom more.
Oh. No.
I'll have a seat like this on my bike. Or maybe I just take this cushion and put it on the Dios mío, baby got back.
Baby got back. Well, I love your little barrettes. And so that's pretty cool.
You know what? When it was wet, se veía todo nice, y ahora se lo tapa.
No, looks cute. You look beautiful. You're beautiful in general, so you don't have to color your hair. I can't wait to show my color next week.
Yes.
Nice.
Get a little streak, maybe just in front like this.
I will. I did pink before, so it looked nice. It looked really nice.
Pink.
All right, so we're going to wrap up our show. Remember. I know.
Hug for all our fans. Kisses. Mwah.
And just a little quick disclaimer that what we shared today was my opinion, your opinion. We don't disagree with anyone out there and what they think about what's going on. We just wanted to share our thoughts and request for the U.S. the earth to heal and that everyone stays safe and everything like that. So I don't want anyone thinking that we're pro or non-pro, whatever it is, because you know what? Everybody has a different opinion. But we love everyone and we love the world.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is the show about nothing.
And a little bit about everything.
I'm glad you're enjoying our show. Subscribe and you know what I want? Send me a letter. I'm waiting for your letters.
Okay, audience and fans, Maddie said wants someone to write her, not type, write her a letter.
Write it.
Yes.
We do have the email. So.
No emails. We want to write it. So we're going to wrap up because you're coming in and out, and we want to make sure that we.
Did it froze with my mouth open?
No, it's that you're cutting out, so we might have to cut some of this out. All right, to a blessed week, to a safe week, to a happy week, and we will see you next week. From Florida and Chicago, we sign off. Bye.